Whoosh! Whoosh! Ow! Oh, there he goes. What is going on? Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! What is going on, doggies? Welcome back to another video and welcome to a survival catch and cook mission. Right now we're armed with a hand spear that we made a couple of episodes ago. We've got a crab hook and we have got a massive mangrove system to explore. We've never ever stepped foot in this mangrove system in our lives. I've got no idea what it looks like. I got a feeling it's gonna hold some massive crabs, some big fish to throw that spear at, and I'm telling you right now, that mangrove system is as thick as the flies. Look at these flies. Look how thick this mangrove system is. It is beautiful. There's got to be some monster crabs around here. Look at this. I've got millions of flies in my mouth, up my nose right now, but have a look at this. This is crab country for sure. Look at these flies. This is next level. We're not giving up. This is hectic. There is absolutely no way in the world a human being can deal with these flies right now. I've eaten about 6 or 7 flies and we're 7 minutes into this episode. We're gonna do something drastic here. Yeah, look at this, man. I just had to run all the way back to the troopy. We've got a fly net on our heads. We're going back into the bush. We've got a fly net, we're good to go. These flies aren't gonna piss me off anymore. Here we go, let's get in here. There's gonna be some big dogs, I reckon, in here. Look at this. This is the country. All right, I reckon what we're gonna do right now, in the next couple of hours, this whole entire mangrove system is gonna be full of water. We're just about to hit the incoming tides. We've got a couple of hours of this shallowness goodness. What I might do is I might walk out on the other side of the mangrove system in the flats there, see if we can lay this spear through a fish or two, have a bit of a feed later on, and then once that water starts pushing up, we'll also push up with the water, we'll come into this mangrove system, see if we can find some big monster mud crabs in here. Let's see how we go. This is epic. This is a really beautiful, big, massive mangrove system. Here we go, have a look at this. Where did he go? Where did he go? Have a look. Look at that little shark. See that little shovel-nosed shark there? Shovel-nosed ray? Look at him. He's just sitting there, chilling by himself. He's just cruising around, looking for a feed. Big, beautiful thing. Mate, there are so many big mullet in this mangrove system right now, it's not even funny. There are massive mullet, and this is the ideal bow and arrow situation. If I had my bow and arrow with me right now, oh, mate, we'll be eating good. It's that thick and dense in here, I can't even really throw this spear. With the bow and arrow, you could easily just sit back and just pop fish. Oh, I'm tempted to go back and get it, but we'll just keep persisting with this spear. Keep an eye out for these monster crabs. Tell you what, mate, this is absolute bloody heaven in here. This is magical. There's a heap of mullet out here, check this out. They're gonna get spooked, but gotta be real careful here. Look at them all. There are so many mullet, man. I don't know if you guys can see that yet, but there are heaps. They don't even know I'm here. They don't even know I'm here. Look at this. Here we go. That is a big school of mullet, bro. Oh, there they go. They just got spooked. Whoosh! No good. Push. Lucky, mate. There he is, there he is. That is a massive, that's about a 2 kilo mullet. That's a big sea mullet. Here we go. Stay there. He's just sitting under that tree. See him there? Look at that. What? No. Just got away. He was just sitting underneath that tree there. We got the tree, we didn't get the mullet. You're kidding. That was a big boy. Oh! This thing's made to last, mate. Look at this. Big mullet. There's just no room to get this spear. Oh, look at him, look at him. Shh. Over the top of this tree, ready? Whoa! Hi. I just can't get the power to launch the spear in here. Oh, man. More there, more there. Look at this. Big school, big school. Well, they're definitely not the smartest fish in the world because they've come straight back to where they were before. Let's have another shot from out here. Here we go. There's one there. I got him locked in my eyes. Let's go. Oh, this one ready? Gosh. Aye, aye, aye. Come straight back to where they were before. No good. Oh. Right, we're going in. We're gonna go in here. Look at this, mate. There's got to be crabs in here somewhere. It's only a matter of time before one of these mangrove roots snaps and we are in some big trouble. This is bloody hard work. Ow! Ah, that absolutely just sliced my leg open. You mongrel. Dude, that's not good. That's not good. Come on. We've got to get out of here. Oh, look at that little shark there. It's just cruising around in here. Wish I had a tail right now. Wouldn't be walking over this shit. Well, this is probably as Jungle Book as it's ever gonna get right now. I'm actually walking along the top of the mangrove roots. You can't even walk on the mud. The mud is literally past my knee deep. I literally just sunk straight down to my waist in water. This mud is just like sinking sand. So what we're gonna have to do is hop our ways across this whole entire mangrove system until we find a clear path. It is extremely thick in here. Have a look at this. It is just thick as thick can be. Epic. This is sick. I love it. This is what we're doing. We're jumping across these mangrove roots. We're just going to keep walking that way until I can spot a crab from down, like see a crab down here. If not, we'll try to punch across, try to find a little bit of clean or clear ground. But right now, this is as thick as it gets. All right, we're just going to keep punching. I'm just going to punch straight that way. See how we go. But it's thick and juicy in here. It's epic. I tell you what, this has got to be up there with one of the most brutal mangrove systems that we've done an episode in yet. This is sandfly mecca. If you don't know what sandflies are, they're a tiny, tiny little insect. They're about the size of the grain of sand, and they lay on your skin. There's a bit of controversy. They either piss on you or they bite you, but one of the two, whatever they do, they burn. You have itchy legs for the next couple of days. Some people go into hospital, they get inflamed, you gotta go to hospital. They're nasty little fellas, and right now this mangrove system is full of sandflies. Not flies, flies are bloody everywhere, I don't care about them, but sandflies, this place is next level. My legs are burning. I've got mud, I've rubbed mud all over my legs just to stop them from biting me. My knuckles are getting bitten. This is hectic out here. And it just doesn't look like good crab country right now. The whole entire, I don't know, I haven't seen any crab holes. We would have been walking around 45 minutes, close to an hour through this sort of muddy scrubland, and haven't seen any big crab holes yet, but I'm not gonna give up. We'll just keep pushing on. Surely there's gonna be a dinosaur around the corner. There always is, mate. If you stay persistent, you always find that one crab. We'll keep looking. Look at that. That's pretty dope. That's a little crab. That's the little crab shell. What am I talking about? That's a dead turtle shell. Have a go at that thing. He's obviously been washed up here on the high tide. He got stuck in the mangroves and he didn't make it back to the water. But that's a full shell, full turtle shell. There's his underbelly there. That's another side. That's his other side of his underbelly. Poor little fella just couldn't make it. And there's what the turtle's cover is. That covers its shell. That's what gives it the beautiful colour in the water. Poor little fella. Anyway, hopefully there's a couple of crabs out here. If you guys can see, look at this water. You guys can see that water there. That water is pumping in right now. That's really, really chugging in. That's not good. We haven't found a crab. We've been out here for about 2-3 hours. Have not found a crab yet whatsoever, and that water's chugging in. So ain't good. Trees like this can be a perfect place to find a big crab hiding. Have a look at this tree. Sometimes you'll find big crabs living in these little holes like this. Doesn't look like there's too much in there. Aye. Alright, we'll keep pushing on. Jesus. Keep pushing on, we'll try to find this crab. Come on. This is turning out to be quite the mission. It looks like incredible ground for crabs, but we've only seen a couple of, there's a lot of little ones. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of small crabs, but that big donkey, we're still on the hunt for him. Look at this is crab country. There's got to be a crab in here somewhere. What is going on? This place is crabless, man. I don't understand what's happening right now. Ah, my bag's stuck on a tree. I don't know what's happening out here, but we're deep into this mangrove system. We haven't seen one decent crab. I don't know what's going on. He's just cruising. Mate, if you have got any idea where the mud crabs are, it'd be much appreciated, bud. Let me know. Anytime would be good, because we are struggling. All right, here we go. This is the new game plan right now. We've been walking around this mangrove system for the good part of 5 hours. Have not seen one decent crab yet. There's a lot of crabs, but they're not big. There's no signs of big crabs. There's no big crab holes. There's no dead crab claws. There's nothing in here. So we're gonna change the game plan a little bit. We're gonna go back to the troopy. We're gonna change the spear and crab hook out. We're gonna go get the bow and arrow. We're gonna come back into this mangrove system. Now that this tide's pushed all the way up, we can take advantage of the bow and arrow. We're gonna sit up in a tree. I'm gonna sit up high and see if we can perch fish from the top. Boom, all we need is 1 or 2 fish for a feed. We're not giving up this bloody solo survival outback cooking mission without a fish or a crab on the deck. So we're gonna go change the bow, we're gonna go change the spear over for a bow and arrow. We'll see if we can plug a few fish, have a feed at sunset. The sun's racing down, the tide's racing in, the flies are thick and friendly. It is all happening out here. Let's go see if we can get a fish with a bow and arrow. Can't see a thing. This is bad, man. Where'd you go, mate? All right, this is hectic, man. This is very dangerous right now. Look at this, he's just biting my arrow into pieces. He's in deep water, he's gone into deep water. This is hectic. I've got to put you guys down for 2 seconds. We're gonna get this crab. I can't do anything, my hands are tied. Wait there, I'm gonna get this crab. I'm gonna put his in my mouth, hold on. Oh, come here, big boy. Oh yeah. That is what I come out here for. He's a big buck. He's a big boy. Oh my goodness, he's a big boy. Holy moly. That was chaotic, man. I'm gonna go to the shore. I'm gonna show you guys this crab and I'll show you exactly what just happened. Holy dooly. He's a big boy. Have a look at this size of him. He's only got the one claw. He's obviously been fighting with another big buck, but that is a massive crab. His claw is literally 4 fingers thick. Look at that. That is a bloody big crab. What are the odds? I said that as well. I was like, I bet you will see a crab walking around now. We've got the bow and arrow, and there he is. That is a big, beautiful buck. I'm not gonna let him stress too much. I'm gonna run straight up to the car, drop him in the freezer. We'll come back out into this mangrove system. We'll see if we can get 1 fish with the bow and arrow, and then we'll have a big seafood basket for dinner. That is a bloody beautiful crab. He's a big boy. Look at the size of that shell on his back. He's a big crab. Beautiful. You can tell he's a buck. He's got that very pointy section. You keep that nipper away from my face, big dog. He's got that little section there. You can see that V. That's how you tell they're a male or a buck. Big, big fighting claws. He's obviously been in a war with another crab, but that's so epic, dude. It's what we came for. That's what we got. All right, we're gonna go bang him in the freezer. Let's go see if we can pull a couple of fish out of this mangrove system as well. Quickly look at that. He has just smashed the end off the arrow. These are carbon composite arrows, and he had just one little snip of the arrow and he just cut it straight in half. Incredible crab. All right, let's go get him in the freezer. We'll go hunt a couple of fish. This is what it's all about, doggies. That's why we do it. Ow! Hey! Welcome back to the field day kitchen. Here we go, doggies. We are on. We're all over it like a runny egg out here. So basically what I've had to do is I've had to wait for that sun to completely go down, even just to start cooking, because those flies were so savage. I tried to cook when the sun was up, and mate, it was just bad news. The whole entire crab was covered in flies, chopping board covered in flies. They're like, meh. I just wasn't doing it, just couldn't do it. So I've had to wait till the sun set. As you can see, we just had an incredibly bloody beautiful sunset. I enjoyed the whole thing with a fly net on my head, and now we're about to cook some amazing crab. So here's the crab we got today. Stuffed it inside the billy. He's sitting there pretty. What we've got is, we've got a big red chili, a garlic, we've got some onion, salt and pepper. This is stir through sun-dried tomato and roast garlic sauce. And over here we've got a little bit of coconut milk, organic coconut milk. So what we're gonna make is we're gonna make like a chili crab. We're gonna chuck it all into this pot here, put it over this little burner, and this is one of the most incredible ways to cook a crab. So what I'm doing down here is I'm just dicing up a little bit of onion. This is gonna actually make your mouth water, because my mouth is watering. I've got a packet of crackers in the car there, and I've been fighting myself not to eat them because this crab's gonna taste too good. So I've just held off. I've eaten nothing again all day, and this is my little treat at the end of the day. It's gonna taste bloody good. All right, onion goes straight into that pot there. All right, we've got 4 big juicy cloves of garlic. So if you guys want to follow this recipe, feel more than welcome to. This is not really a recipe, I'm just sort of making it up as I go. But what we've done, we've chucked in half an onion into the pot, not really finely chopped. We've got 4 cloves of garlic on here. They're gonna go in the pot as well. Probably about, I don't know, 2-3 spoons of olive oil are in there as well. So now let's bust this chili up. Oh man, this is gonna be, I'm just gonna use the whole thing. These aren't that hot, eh? Look at this. We're eating good. Just cut that chili up into little pieces. All right, so there is a whole entire red chili. That's going in the pot there. Oh, look at this, mate. It's like a sand tornado. It's pretty windy out there. That's why I went into the mangroves today. Originally I was supposed to go out in the boat fishing, but it's just too windy, man. So every time it's windy, I just bail to the mangroves and have one hell of a time. Salt and pepper, that's going straight in. Don't be scared with the old salt and pepper. All right, that's looking incredibly good in the pot over there. Man, I'm so hungry. This is gonna be real good. All right, down here what we got is, we've got our crab. So here's half, that crab's been cut in half now. Split him in half, took the lid off the crab. Look at the size of those legs, man. They're massive. So we've got 2 halves of a crab there. And unfortunately, this big dog only had 1 claw, but so be it, that's still a lot of food. So there is 1 massive mud crab claw. What we've got to do is get the back of a knife, and we've got to crack. Man, these are strong, hey? Look at that, that popped perfect actually. So what we're doing is we're just popping the shell, crack the shell. You want all of the juices that we're making right now to come inside the meat, inside the shell, and infuse that big chunk of meat with all of the flavors that we're cooking down here. So that's what we're gonna do. Also gonna rip each leg off. So I like to rip the legs off of the body. And then once you rip the legs off, you give these a little crack, oosh, and that's gonna infuse in the meat there as well. It's gonna be bloody good. All right, let's get this sauce in there. Probably about, what are we gonna go? We'll go half. Half the jar will do. Give that a little tinkle. A little bit of coconut cream, probably the same. We'll go probably about half the jar, half the tin. Oh man, this is gonna be incredible. All right, we'll give that a little bit of a stir. And let's wait for that to bring up to the boil. Look at this. It's all happening out here in the field day kitchen. Have a go at that thing. This is gonna be bloody good. Look at the troop dog big kitchen. How good. Today was actually really weird. Most mangrove systems, when I go into them on the low tide, it's really good just to go around, scavenge, look for crabs, and then as that water pushes in, you go get the bow and arrow, and that's when the fish push up with the water. So the fish push up with that high tide, and usually that's when I go out there and have fun with the bow and arrow. But that mangrove system there was back to front, 100%. Like when we went out there on the low tide, there were mullet absolutely everywhere. I'm out there like a bloody headless chicken trying to throw a spear. What I need to do with that spear, I need to make a spear thrower. Something that you hook onto the end, you hold something down there, and you've actually got something that like leverages it, and you just throw it and it hoofs along. That's gonna be coming up in a video, I reckon. We'll make some sort of like a spear thrower for that spear, but different, man, different mangrove system. It was all backwards today. We ended up getting what we come for though. Have a look at this. This is gonna be bloody beautiful. Oh, that's bubbling. All right, we are about to drop our crab in and it is looking real good, man. This has been simmering for about 5-10 minutes. There's a little bit of salt water in the bottom of this billy here. I'm actually gonna chuck that in there. That's just gonna give it, so that salt water's actually dripped out of that crab, so that crab guts and all that kind of stuff. That's where the flavor lays. Basically what we do now is chuck all that in there. One big crab claw. Oh, stop it. That's going straight in there. I think we're gonna need a bigger pot, doggies. Definitely gonna need a bigger pot. Oh, I'm gonna have to somehow strategically get all of this in there. Tell you what, there'd be worse problems to have right now. Look at this, get in there. Oh, once that starts boiling and bubbling, maybe I'll go get a little bit more salt water, chuck it in there, put the lid on, and it's gonna... Oh. All right, here's a little bit of an update on the crab. We're a couple of minutes deep. Are you ready for this? I haven't checked this either. Ready? The anticipation is killing me. Ready? Let's open the bloody thing. All right, here we go. Check this out. You're kidding. That's good. That's real good. All right, you're in there for about another 5, baby. Look at this, dude. This is gonna be bloody incredible. I've had it sitting there with the lid on for about 10-20 minutes. It was hold so much heat, man. But we are ready to party right now, and you've got to get the claw out first. It's still bloody hot now. Look at this. Oh, just... Oh my goodness. There's just, I don't know where to start. Maybe we'll start with that. Have a go. So that's the claw. We got a big chunk of meat there. It's all infused with that beautiful flavoursome sauce that we made. A little bit of chili, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, coconut cream. Oh, here we go, look at that. This is gonna be bloody incredible. Oh my friggin' goodness. You've got to be kidding me. That is bloody... All right, next time you go catch a crab, do the recipe I just showed you, bust it in a pot, try this. This is incredible. Oh man. That is bloody insane. Look at that little chunk of meat there. There is just this incredible feeling about going out, catching food with your hands, knowing where it's coming from, cooking it out here in the bush Waiting for the flies to bugger off so you can finally have a feed. But check that out. That is a big, juicy bit of crab meat. Oh my God, man. I honestly wish you guys could even just wrap your lips around one little section of this meat right now. Dip it in that sauce. Oh man. It's salty, it's chilly. It is bloody beautiful. Right. As always, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna smash this home. I'm gonna lick every little bit of this crab dry. It is bloody delicious. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. If you get the chance, do this recipe. It is bloody beautiful. Today was fun. Didn't even get anything with a spear. Didn't even get anything with a bow and arrow. We ended up finding a crab just cruising around all by himself, and that's just the way the world works. It's weird, it's wacky, and I bloody love it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Soup! Hey! Hey, don't forget, if you want to get your merch, smash this button here. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to see more of these bloody mad videos, make sure you smash this button here. Oh man.